Look, obviously, you got to do the quarantine in your room till you get your test back. So, first time being on the course. It's really good. It'd be a lot better if this Dodgers fan wasn't behind the camera, but no, it's really good. It's really hilly, that's for sure. Dang, don't be jinxing this now. I'm just pissed off. Obviously didn't play in the last two. Just seeing the best in the world play and not being in those fields, just that just extra motivation that I needed. Just unfortunate not to finish the season very well. So just going to make the most of when I do play and play as much as I can. Yeah, obviously every week's a great opportunity, but yeah, I feel great about my game and the direction it's going and what I want to do in this game, and this is a great opportunity to do that. No, yeah, great question. No, nothing different on the golf side. Figuring out how to wear a ring and play golf was a big deal because I used the little ring thing you put keys on. I sent that to the guy for the measurement of my finger, and it didn't come out great. So I went to sleep with my ring on, and it cut the circulation off of my finger. So that wasn't a great idea. So that one's been a little different, but just doing the same thing, nothing new, just a lot of construction at home. But that is what it is. You deal with it. It's a part of life. I keep it on. It's better to keep it on because I'll lose it. The most important thing to me was just not eating this fly. But no, the biggest thing for me was to get married. I didn't have a wedding. Obviously, I wanted a lot of people there, to see it. But the biggest thing was getting married to my wife. That's the most important thing. I think weddings are getting a little blown out of proportion. Like, what are you really getting married for? You getting married to party? Like, I can throw a big party. I'm good at that. I have no trouble with that. But getting married, it's a sacred thing about her and I. And I just, it was pretty simple. Obviously, it worked out. Our date of our wedding worked out because they, I guess lightened it up in North Carolina. So we were able to have 150 people. Obviously, a lot of older people left, after the ceremony. And then the reception was a lot of fun because it became a big party, but a lot of close friends. So, we were super fortunate. We were going to get married, whether it's two of us or, 300 of us. So. So I was playing in a pro member, and Doug texted me. He's like, "I would really love for you to do this singing thing." And what's funny is like 2 days before, I thought I could sing. So Doug texts me. I'm like, "Well, I'll do it if I can do it in person. Like that's, because then you can vibe off of them and kind of like help them out and encourage them." And then it just like I talked to her for 10 minutes, obviously on the web chat, and she starts singing and I'm singing and I'm like, dude, I'm definitely messing her up. And I just love perseverance, and she's like, she should be right next to that in the dictionary. And it just makes, I try to keep things in perspective in my, obviously in golf and life, and talking to her just makes it that much easier. And she's just so real. Been through a lot, and I can't wait to meet her. I think it's going to be an awesome time. But weirdly enough, I never watched the video portion of it because it just kind of messed me up. I mean, some people just been dealt a different hand, and I just can't keep watching that. Like, it's, I guess it was really good for social media and clicks and all that kind of stuff, but I was just really touched by her. She was super courageous. She she's really good at like selling herself to make herself better, even though she can't always do that. Yeah, I think the PJ Tour will help out a lot with that. So yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, it's easier to follow her though because she's like, I didn't know she was that. She's pretty famous in the Shriners community, so it's pretty cool. What up, Kev? What you doing? I saw you the other day, but they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me talk to you. I had to go quarantine. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. No, the most nervous thing is that when you're getting ready, her dad's in the room, and you're like, you kind of want to talk to your boys about like how you talk to your boys, and you can't really do that. You can't be like, you can't mess around like that. So it's that was the nervous part. But no, man, I've known Amanda since I was 17, so I've kind of messed up sometimes, and just we've seen it through. So it's been pretty. I've been very fortunate on my end. Uh, don't even know. I know what song our first dance was Van Morrison, I think. Crazy Love. It was really good. It's awesome. I listen to it like every day. It was good. I definitely lost all my clothes. Man. I want to win. Obviously, the goal is just to get better. You know, I've always said that since I've been on had any type of status. But that's the truth. That's all I want to do. That's if I keep getting better, something good's going to happen, and the win's going to come. And obviously, you see more and more, I keep getting closer and closer. So more people are obviously like watching, and they're like, "When are you going to win?" I'm like, "My time will come. It's my journey. I get to run it, and I'm going to run it the best that I can." Yeah, a friend of mine used to always say it. This member at my club, Roy Hunter, he used to always say, like, if I start thinking about winning, I'll stop getting better. And so, like, I always just went back to, like, let's get better. And, I kept getting closer to winning. Oh, no, it's got to be 2017 when I almost lost my card. Yeah, I was going to be all right. 126. I was getting a lot of opportunities, but I played really well in Greensboro on the last day, and that meant the world. It gave me all the confidence in the world that I could play bad and still manage out here. And then it helped me out. Obviously, it's helped me out a lot in my marriage. You had a tough year, like dating-wise. Just, you know, Amanda lost her brother, and just things that I wasn't ready to handle as a 24-year-old. But just going through that and handling life while also being able to play golf. People have to do that in their 9 to 5s, and that was the hand I was dealt. Didn't even think about it till you just said something, but the craziest part is I'm 30 and I've been out here 5 years, to be honest with you. Like, if you'd have told me this had been my rookie year coming out of college, I'd have been like, oh, that doesn't surprise me. I'm less experienced. I'm gonna work my way up. So, you know, um, just take it one day at a time. Oh, never experimented with that stuff. But obviously it's working for him. Only time will tell. The biggest thing for me is if we're going to stop anchoring from the belly, I mean, why would we anchor from the arm? I don't get it. But I've always had an issue with that. I don't think it should touch your body at all, but that's not I don't have the power to change that. My job's to be the best I can with what I got. And I think if I play really well, I can compete with anyone, whether they inked it or not. Hell no, I want to hit it further. What are you talking about? No, I want to hit it further, but technology will take care of that, or we'll just go backwards. So, you know how it is, Kev. Always want more, but you just some days, you know, on most good golf courses, the fairway is very important on tour. So, we'll see if that's an important thing. Love it. Told you Kev was gonna ask. Go ahead. Fire it up, Kev. I ain't scared of it, Kev. The funniest part is I was watching the Panthers play. I'd had some beers, and you know, I've had people ask me about a hoodie. I'm like, damn, is it really a hoodie? You asked me. They're like, what's the deal with the hoodie? So I had about 5 or 6 people ask me about a hoodie, and I just said the problem with golf is that we're talking about a freaking hoodie. And the funniest part about the whole thing is that my tweet had nothing to do with a hoodie. It's the fact that we're talking about a hoodie and we're not worried about how we're going to get more people into golf and how we're going to grow the game. And that's the part that's funny to me, because some people are like, I mean, some people are bitter, man. They want it to be like a certain way, and I don't care if you want it a certain way. Do the right thing, you know. Like, don't freaking donate your money to a program just because you feel good and you have all this money and it doesn't really make the golf grow. So quarantine helped me out. I fired at a lot of people yesterday, and it's just it's the right thing to do. I care about this game. This game changed my life, and it's just funny that a hoodie made it come out even more. Like, I'm passionate about it. I don't really care that you're mad that what I think of a hoodie, you know. And if you really think a hoodie is a problem, then you probably suck at golf anyway. No, that's another point. I would never wear a hoodie. I can barely, if I put on a hoodie, man, I wouldn't take it past my hip. So it's just very interesting. It's the world we live in. Everyone's so offended and so soft, but they won't address the real issues. They'll just go to the issues that they can nag on and just talk about pointless times. Let's talk about how we can, you know, make this game a better game for everyone. You know, like, and that has nothing to do with a hoodie. That has to do with access. You got it. No worries. Love you, Kev. Ooh, dang. So I got a flag made out of 500-year-old whiskey barrel. That'd be one, but Amanda's not going to say that. And to be honest, the best one was cash. Cash is king. Because right now I have 48 plates in my house, and obviously I'm so thankful. But like, I didn't open the box very neatly, and I guess there's a return thing. Amanda didn't tell me about that, and they're not going to be returned. So we'll help some family out during Christmas. So it could be the best gift for someone else. So that gives me more joy than anything else. Thanks, Mark. Love you. Bye.